Hi guys, hey, it's Angie, and today I'm really excited. I got the Dark Mansion Tarot. Yes, it's from Taroteca Studios, and I am so excited about it. I've been waiting forever for this, for months, literally. So I'm super, super excited about this, and I'm going to give you a look at the cards, tell you a little bit about them, and then maybe even shuffle them. I haven't shuffled them yet, but there it is. It's done by Magdalena, and I want to say this right, Magdalena Kexen. And that's just the box for them. Okay, so here's the title card. The box I'll turn this way, and I'm going to just go through these. I have the majors and then the suits. So I'm going to go through them and set them down. Hopefully you can see them all as I do. The Fool and the Magician here. And then we've got the High Priestess and the Empress. So hopefully you can see those. Let me move this a little bit out of the way. Okay. I hope you can see them. They're too cool. They really, really are. I mean, very Tim Burton-esque, very whimsical, fun, kind of a vintage Victorian flavor through some of the characters and their dress and all of that. So we'll keep moving along and show you more of this. Okay, so we have the Empress. Here's the Emperor. Let's move this out of the way. You know what? I think I'm going to tuck this little box right here and see if it will help. We'll find out. This is Angie being technical. Woo woo. My producer, where's my producer? Oh, I don't have a producer. Okay. All right. So the Emperor, I don't know if that helps you see it or not. I hate that. All right. Okay. We'll keep going. Let's have a little bit of fun. I will show you these. Okay. The Empress and the Emperor. Excellent couple. Excellent depiction. I mean, pretty stately, pretty nice. They definitely show the meaning. These cards show the meaning of what's going on really, really well. They convey feeling in the art so well. I love that. Love, love, love it. Okay, so where are we going here? All right, so we have next the Hierophant, and okay, we got to go back to the High Priestess. There she is. I mean, look at them. They are their own counterparts too. I mean, they used to be considered, they had a pope and a popess. So the High Priestess and the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. Excellent. Excellent pairing on that one. I thought they did good. Just, they really seem to match well, go together. They seem to be a pair, a counterbalance. Love that. Okay. Now, back to this. The Lovers. This one's awesome. Like, the Lovers used to be called the Lover, and it's about the choice that you make, the passion you want to follow, or choosing the one. More modernly, it's the Lovers. Sometimes he's choosing between the two, or sometimes you just see the man and the woman there under the angel. Excellent depiction. Okay, moving along. Chariot, Strength. Odds are if you're looking at this, you know a lot of this, and I'm somewhat redundant right now, but whatever. Okay, and Strength. I mean, look at this. Ta-da! I love it. She's just all cool and collected, and the lion's like, ah. So, all right. Then we have the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. Tucked under. So these cards feel so smooth. Oh my gosh, they're great. Okay, the Hermit I love. A little bit, maybe little Dumbledore, maybe, I don't know, a little bit of Poe-esque too. Like, just enough creepy and just enough play. Wheel of Fortune, awesome. Justice, somehow I think BBC, somehow. I don't know why. So, okay. And then, oh, that should be the other way. Whatever. Okay. Here we go. All right. Flip these. These are going to need a shuffle when I'm done. Okay, the Hangman. Now this one is like very kind of bat looking. So I don't know if you can see that. I hope you guys can see these. I hope I'm doing better than the last time I tried to do this. Here's Death. I mean, amazing, amazing. Like, what do you do? He's got a conundrum too. Doesn't even look like he likes his job. He's sad about being deaf. Okay, Temperance. Now, Temperance I'm going to leave out so you can compare to the Star in a minute. There's Temperance. Here's the Devil. She's looking good. With her kind of bat vampire-y type of a look. And the fact that she's a she and the little skeleton minions. I love them. Fantastic. Okay, so then we've got the Tower. Loving this too. Very Addams Family. Just enough creep and just enough psycho and just enough weird. I mean, look at the people following right here. Amazing. Okay. And these do have, like, you notice the borders are very, very silver. I put this on black so the color would pop. I tried it on white and red and blue. It just didn't look as good to show it off to you. And since the black kind of fades into the distance and the gray silver borders are there anyway, I thought, okay, we're just going to put them on black because this other that I usually do kind of drinks in the color a little much. All right, the Star. Now look how similar. You've got Temperance, you've got the Star. I love their little vessels that they're getting the water with. I mean, very, very funky, punky stuff. All right. Then the Moon. And the dog on the moon. Awesome. And then the Sun. Happy, happy. And it's not a little baby riding in. It's two kids, happy as can be. Like gonna go see the big show or something. Awesome. Awesome. And then you have Judgment in the World. So here's Judgment, which is, I love the skeletons. Like, here's the Death skeleton. And then you have the Devil skeletons. And the Judgment skeleton. So, very fun. They're going to be out of order. They just are. I have to shuffle and use these really soon. Can't stand it. And then the World, of course. So, the World. And the moose down there makes me think of Bullwinkle, or the swimming costume on the World. Instead of the dancer, she's the swimmer at the beach, but she's got the World, and she looks like she's got a swim cap on from like the 20s or something. Just really, really funny. Okay. All right. We're going to continue on. All right. So next out. And these I tried to go through before, but we're going to just go through how we can. The Wands. So each ace card, it has its own little individual thing, and instead of being offered from the clouds, it just has its own offering. So the torch and then the wand as the flame inside. So there's the ace. The two, they did so good. I mean, look at this too. Excellent. It really just conveys the concept so, so well. All right. Then we've got the Three of Wands. And they've done things a little bit differently for the Four of Wands and also the Six. So here's the Four. And the Five, they did good. Like the conflict, strife, kind of minor battles, those kinds of things. They did good. And then for some reason my brain gets more moving into the Old West just a little on this. Like you've got the Victorian street lamp, but this kind of Old West building. So, and then you'll see what I even think later. So then you have these. Okay, here's the Six and the Four. So here's the Six. Usually you see the rider with the parade, whatnot. That's traditional. So this is the Six. And this is the Four. And I kind of like this Six quite a lot. Quite a lot. It really does imply that there's more people around that have helped make this happen. So I like that. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's awesome. 8. 8's the only one that's kind of a little on the trippy for me. And I think it's because I watched a show about mail delivery a little too many times when I was raising my kids. So, Kiki's something or other, but the Eight of Wands. So, here we go. 7, 8. This is one of my favorites. This one makes me think of Ian McShane. So I'm going to scooch this all out of the way. From Deadwood. That Old West vibe that you get from that building. Well, I get the Ausswearingen vibe from this depiction. It's the Nine of Wands. It's so great. I love it. Okay. Then we have the 10 of Wands. Come on. I think the page is stuck there. There we go. So, 10 of Wands. Then we have the Page of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. And then the Queen and the King are really darn good. Really darn good. But there's fun in pretty much every card. I mean, everybody will have their different favorites and preferences, but these cards are just juicy with details and delightful whimsy and loaded with color. Just so good. Love them. Love them. All right. This is the Queen and the King. Let's see if I can. I guess I'll put them in this way. Queen and King. So, Queen and King. All right. Excellent. So love them. Okay. Next suit. We'll put the wands up there. And then cups will be next. Okay. The Ace of Cups. Again, the offering. And where the other one had kind of like the torch, Statue of Liberty type torch for its ace. This one has like a water feature holding the chalice, the cup. So it's like almost like you would expect a fountain or something to have water just flowing through, but it's great. All right, then we're gonna go. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups, and then the Three. The Three is great. The Three is great. Yeah. I mean, there's the lovebirds there, and then the apple that might have a worm in it, might have extra stems. I have no idea how you want to interpret that. Interesting. Okay, the Four of Cups. The Five. This is like, oh, woe is me. I love this card. This is one of my favorites as well. It's like, so good. So good. And then the Six of Cups, they've done a little bit differently. Instead of seeing the children, you see almost this mom character reminiscing about the past or looking about the past, getting nostalgic. It's good. It's good. Oh man, I hope I've done a good job on this. Okay, the Seven of Cups. And this one just is like window shopping. So, okay. Seven of Cups. I'll show you one more time. Okay. The Eight of Cups. You see her getting ready to go. Or going, I should say. The ship is right there, but she is going, man. Out of there. All right. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Now, I think later they may have made a different Nine of Cups as well, but this Nine of Cups, it's like, I don't know if he's smug or smarmy or just okay. He's somewhat neutral, but like, huh. So, Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups, I just love. Awesome. Very cheerful. So we'll leave those there. And then we'll get the court cards out. So 9 and 10. 9, 10. Then Page of Cups. And the Knight. And this Knight is serious. I mean, yes, he's questing and he's the romantic, emotional one, but serious work. And then we've got the Queen and King. So there's the Queen and the King. Okay. Yeah, these like, this one to me says Old Man and the Sea. And I've never read that book, but very much you have the old man, the sea, and somebody that's kind of weathered looking. Kind of explains everything with just the image. I love them. They just dial in. So well done, Magdalena. Good job. All right. Next suit out. The Swords. Everybody's favorite. This one's awesome. The sword on the pedestal. And then the way they've done these swords is pretty good. So I'm just going to lay out some of them. The Two of Swords. She doesn't even have them in her hands like this. She's not holding them. It's like she's deliberating. The Three of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords. This one is like a more serious Four of Swords than you usually see. And it's kind of a tricky one. You can see the swords, they're tucked in on the throne. So the lady's here, and then you see to each side. That one's a more serious one. So, okay. And then the Five of Swords, Love the Bandit, which we have Corona masks and some people in bandanas and whatnot. The Bandit. Well, not the Bandit. He's got Corona mask, but he's like just the ruthless battle. The Bandit is like really a sneaky thief. But that mask always makes me think of a holdup. Okay, there's the sneaky thief. So you have the 5 and the 7. I'll show you. And they are similar to each other. I mean, I can see why I need to play with these more. But the 5, you do have the bandana and bad news fight. Like, if you look close, you'll see the people. He's not taking all 5 swords with him because he's leaving 2 in one guy's back and 1 in the other person's back. Murderous bastard. Bad battle, bad fight. Bad fight. Okay. Right there. Right there. Okay. All right. Sorry, got ahead of myself. All right. So that was 5. Where is our 6? So cute. There it is. Okay. So this is the 6. And the swords aren't on the boat. They're not carrying the baggage. They're just the entry to the waters, to the new journey. So that's great. Okay. Then we have the 7. Now he's the thief, the sneaky bastard. All right. Then we have the 8. The 8 is beautiful. So beautifully done. I mean, look. Look at her dress. Wiggling would get her out of it. Just wiggle around a little and you're done. Boom. Okay. So next out is the 9. And this one, genius thinking on the concept. I don't know if she tried like a few different concepts or what, but this one is gold to me. Like the nightmare, the anxiety, the can't sleep card, and you've got this monster here. So I'm going to show it close. Lots of different angles. I'm not sure which one is going to work. But awesome through here. Just awesome. Okay. All right. Then the 10 of Swords. For whimsical, playful, Tim Burton-y stuff, pretty, damn. Okay. Then the Page of Swords. I love the expression on that kid's face. Then the Knight of Swords. And the horse on the Knight of Swords. Notice the horse. Awesome. Okay, and then the Queen and King. Hang on. Yeah, very stoic looking Queen and King. Queen and King, Queen and King. Man and wife, man and wife. Man and wife. Okay, sorry. I digress. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, one more suit is left, the coins. Okay. So, the Ace of Pentacles right here. Okay. And then the 2. And this is like, for some reason, this guy in my head is like Italian or French or European somehow. I don't know why, but it's like, okay, come see me. I don't know. Like, he's juggling something, trying to woo you a little bit. He's the 2 of Pentacles, but he's still juggling. So, very interesting. All right. And the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, these guys are planning. Usually you see them building the cathedral, right? These guys are planning. They're doing some kind of blueprint. I think, okay, are they going to rob a bank? What's going on? So, that's why I love these cards. I love them because they start cracking me up. They start my brain thinking a little bit differently, but same concept, same, they're working together, they're planning, they're creating a plan to devise something, maybe a heist, but you think a little differently, you have fun with the cards again. It takes a little bit of the serious off of some of it, and when it is serious, like that Ten of Swords, no doubt there. All right, this one reminds me of Jekyll and Hyde. You probably can see why. I would think most people could see why. But in the Land of Ange, that's what this reminds me of, Mr. Hyde. All right. 5 of Pentacles. Pretty traditional depiction. You don't see the church window as strongly as you see the characters and like their environment. And it's not the little kid on the crutches, but the older man. Very interesting. So they've flipped a little bit, but really quite good. Here's the 6 of Coins. Unlike the generous benefactor, it's a chick. The devil was a chick. Lots of them are gender switched a little bit here and there, which is kind of fun to see. I actually think so, because the energy is still there. All right, 7 of Pentacles. The farmer. He's kind of a stout looking farmer, but just seems like the crop's coming in good. He might still be evaluating, but it seems like, yeah, he hasn't gone hungry. All right, then we have the 8, which is, the character is kind of almost secondary. The activity is the work and developing the skill and doing that. So he's kind of like, he's part of the machine, a cog in the machine, even though he's the designer of the machine. Yeah, I love these. Love, love, love them. Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles. And the bird on her hand. It's not like a falcon or anything, but it's still there. Very decorative, very aristocratic, even though these were the practical folks, you know, doing what they need to do. There's a bearing about this Miss Independent card, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles, the inheritance card. Love this one. I mean, the baby and the dog, okay? Get a load of them. Baby and the dog crack me up. All right. The Page of Pentacles. He's all right. It's like he's got some fruits of the earth, maybe first fruits, who knows, but he's got an offering there. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, another one. You got to kind of look at the horses with the knights, because they're an interesting bunch, the horses. The knights are interesting too, but the horses are equally so. It looks like, really? Oh, really? I mean, that's the expression on this horse's face. And this is the slowest knight in the bunch. So, like, look at this horse's face. Really? We got to get going? Just awesome. Awesome. You can see the fields below and everything. It's just, I love it. It's good. It's good. All right. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So here's the Queen and here's the King. So this is the Dark Mansion from Taroteca Studio. Fabulous. I just love them. And now I think I'm going to shuffle them. They aren't too flimsy. They aren't too stiff. They're perfect. Some people get all hung up on that. I don't have time to be hung up on that. Oh, let's get the Taroteca card out of there. Yeah. So I don't have time for that. In fact, mine, I don't always read reverses. I sometimes do, but not always, because I don't go through and organize my cards upright every single time I use them. So let's just read what the read is telling us, right? So if the groove says give you the warning on a reverse, I do. So not bad on the shuffle. Yay. Okay. Here we got 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. We're going to try again. Just so you can see different cards. Fool, everybody has seen it. Okay. All right. We'll do a few more shuffles, then I'm just going to start laying them out randomly. so you can enjoy the art. I'm still thinking what I want to do for a spread for these, but there's no little white book, but I don't know why there would need to be. The meaning comes through so strong. It's like, okay, it's pretty clear. I love this deck. Love, love, love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So we're just going to do kind of show some of these. That tower's coming up again. This Hermit, of course, because it's September. Ian McShane, another favorite. Yay. I've got to start not saying that, I guess. But if you've seen Deadwood, you would see Swearingen in that for sure. Okay. The Star card, Queen of Cups. Again, the Horse. I don't know if there's any of them I haven't talked about with you, but gosh, they're good, aren't they? Aren't they so good? Just juicy. I love the colors. I love them. I love them. Love them. So that is it for you guys. Oh, I hope you have a happy day. I hope this has been an interesting review where you can actually see them. I hope I did good on that. All right. Well, that's what I've got for you today. Thanks, guys. Take care. Order it if you love it. Bye.